Welcome to our webinar on Greece today. We're excited to show you some really wonderful things, and I'm actually going to. I guess we can start, Johnny. I don't know if it's
absolutely. We are already over 30 people.
Terrific. So again, hi everyone. Really great to see you. Hope everybody's doing well. So our focus today is going to be Greece, Athens. We're going to just touch a little bit on Mykonos and Santorini and Crete. And today's weather in Athens, it's 88 degrees. So if anybody's considering going, you should know that, it's going to basically be sunny and 88 degrees every single day. Yes, Kara, I know. I'm excited for you. That's so great that you're going. And so that's what the next 2 weeks are going to be like as far as weather goes. Now, all of you, it's kind of like whiplash every day, trying to see what's opening, what's the situation, where are we in Europe, can Americans go, when can we start to go, Greece, Italy, Spain, France, all of the above. So the big news is that just the other day, on the 14th, Greece opened to tourism. So I'm sure all of you heard about this. So it's hotels, restaurants, tourist sites, ferries, they're all operating. Outdoor restaurants for the moment, anybody that's booking a trip now for later in the summer or September, October, things will change and even more things will be opening up. Interestingly enough, this morning I took a look at some of the flights between New York, Chicago, LA, San Francisco, Dallas, just to kind of get a sense of what the flights look like. And there are so many flights, direct flights into Athens, and depending on where you are, one stop at United, Emirates, Delta, American. I saw flights this morning for September for as low as $605 in economy round trip. Most of the flights during September were in that $700 to $800 range. There were a few flights I saw at $1,100. So, from a value perspective, Greece is pretty good on the flight side. And as I said, there's a lot of flights going in. Right now, it's proof of vaccination for entry, negative PCR certificate within 72 hours of arrival. And you can find, we've started to post on our website the latest details with regard to COVID. So if you're looking for some COVID information, obviously you can go to the CDC. A lot of that's, they're still saying don't go. But in fact, I think that some of the CDC it's older information, but right now, 25% of the Greek population has received at least one injection, and they are ramping up from everyone that Johnny and I are talking to in Athens. They are really ramping up vaccinations. So that's very positive. Now, I want to give you a little bit of history about me and my connections to Greece. So, where do I start? Well, my mother's Russian and my father's French. My grandparents were on my mother's side, were from Crimea, and they were Russian Orthodox. And they immigrated, they left Russia after the revolution, and their first stop was Istanbul. And that happened to be where my mother was born. And at the age of 1, they moved to Athens. And so my mother lived in Athens for most of the early part of her life. They lived in an area called Glyfada. It's a beautiful suburb of Athens. And at home, for me, it was a little crazy. I mean, we were immigrants to America. I arrived here when I was 3. And the language at home was a real mix of stuff. It was Greek, it was French, it was Russian, and now obviously English. You don't hear my French or Greek accent, right? Which I don't have any, but so I've got this really, really strong connection to Greece. home culturally was Greece had a huge influence for me, and both from a food perspective and a cultural perspective. I was sent to Greek school by my mother when I was young. So I really have this wonderful, warm feeling about the country and its people. And I love the food. So I'm sure that all of you feel much the same way about it. And if you haven't been to Greece, boy, you guys are going to be totally blown away when you finally get there. It's such a beautiful, beautiful country. So now a little bit of my geeky history part. Greece, Elada. So that's what it's pronounced like in Greece. It's not a big population, only a little over 10.5 million people. It's surrounded by the sea, the Aegean, the Ionian, the Cretan, and the Mediterranean seas. It's got the longest coastline in the Mediterranean, 227 inhabited islands. There are, depending on who you talk to, it's anywhere from, must be every rock that's counted as an island, because everywhere, anything that I've ever read, it varies between 1,200 islands and 6,000 islands. So I guess if you can put your foot on it, it's considered an island. The majority is mountainous. Mount Olympus, right? The home of Zeus, highest peak, almost 10,000 feet up. The history of Greece, it goes back hundreds of thousands of years. To be specific, 270,000 years. It's got the oldest human remains in modern Europe. And, you know, everywhere you read, it's always there. It's the birthplace of Western civilization, starting with the Mycenaeans in 1600 BC. Democracy, philosophy, literature, political science, regular science, math, drama, the Olympic Games. I mean, there's so much of what we kind of take for granted today that is that got started in Greece. So just, you know, even within our language. So it's a place that is the birthplace of so much of what we take for granted in our everyday lives. The Greeks influenced all of antiquity, whether it was the Byzantine Empire, the Renaissance, and even the world as we know it today is so affected by what the Greeks developed. Our own politics, our own democracy came from the roots of what was created in Greece. It had a very turbulent history. It was ruled by Alexander the Great, not for very long, but he expanded their territory, and as far as India and to the west to Spain and southern Italy. Susan, you know the Greek temples really well, right? They're just so beautiful in Italy. In many cases, in some cases, more beautiful than they are even in Greece. Though the Parthenon is an incredible sight to see. It was controlled by the Romans, the Huns, the Slavs, the Ottomans from Turkey. Even the Venetians controlled the Ionian Islands. They were Venetian, and ultimately ended up back in the hands of the Greeks. Fast forward, in 1822, Greece won independence from the Ottomans. So the Turks and the Ottoman Empire that controlled so much of that part of Europe, the Greeks fought for independence and they won it in 1822. And it wasn't until 1975 that a current constitution was established in June of 1975. So that's kind of the end of my history part. I'm going to pass it over to Johnny, and we're going to take a walk through Athens, and we've got a bunch of things to show you. So Johnny, you're on.
Yes, good morning, everybody. And today, as Tom said, we are flying to Greece. We will be there for another 55 minutes, and we will try to show you the best we can. We just received the video that yesterday our guide in Athens ran it, and it's a beautiful video, and I hope that we will enjoy. Then we will go to the island. We will show you a little bit, very short extract of what you can see on the three main islands, Mykonos, Santorini, and Crete. And then we will go to site inspect a nice 5-star hotel in Athens, as usual we do on all our website.
And Johnny, I just want to say this is delicious. So.
Yeah, I imagine that. Yes. And stay with us until the end, because at the end we're gonna draw the winner of the two prizes that we usually have, and one of these it will be a stay at the hotel in Athens. So
and everyone, I just want a couple of things. One, just check your microphones and make sure that they're off, so that during the presentation it's not interfering with the presentation. And number two, let us know if you have any questions. Just ask them in the chat, and here we go.
Okay, so here we are. This is a very nice shot of Athens with the Acropolis, obviously. And just to locate Greece in the map, so you have an idea where we are today. Europe, the east part of Europe, you see Greece, and all the, as Tom was saying, between 1,200 and 6,000 islands, depending if you call a rock an island, but more or less these are the number of islands that we have, and 227 of them they are inhabited, and the largest one is Crete. Please mute your phone.
If everyone could make sure your microphone is muted.
Thank you. And some highlights of Athens. You can see here the Acropolis, obviously, the Plaka area, the Olympic Stadium in Athens. Obviously, few pictures, but let's really have a nice walk in Athens.
Kalimera. Good morning from the lovely sunny Athens. We're here to give you a short tour around the historic center of the city. We will start with a highlight, the sacred rock of the Acropolis. On top of the Acropolis, we have some of the most important temples of the classical Greek world. Few temples were constructed, but amongst them, Parthenon. Words are poor to describe the beauty and the unique features of the temple. The leader of Athens, Pericles, together with the architects Iktinos and Callicrates, as well as a unique sculptor of the time, Phidias, worked the best way to create a symbol for Athens, symbol of victory. That marble temple of Parthenon, despite of its destructions, 2,500 years later, is here, waiting for all of us to discover together its unique features and secrets. We are at the central square of the city, the well-known Syntagma Square. In Greek, Syntagma means constitution, simply because this is a place where constitution was granted to the Greeks September of 1843. So the most interesting attraction is the changing of the guards that occurs on daily basis, every hour on the hour, 24/7. The famous Evsony guards as an elite unit of soldiers are protecting and guarding the tomb of the unknown soldier. At one of the busiest and most popular avenues of Athens, Eleftherios Venizelos Avenue, we meet maybe the most conspicuous complex of buildings, well known as the Athenian Trilogy, starting from the building known as the Academy of Arts and Science, beautifully decorated with Ionic columns, on top of which we have two of the most popular gods of the ancient world. The goddess Athena, the goddess of wisdom, the one who provided victory, the one who protected the city of Athens. And on the other side, the famous god of music and prophecy and arts, the god of light, Apollo. While seated, two of the most emblematic and prominent figures of the ancient world, the philosophers, Socrates and his student Plato, are here to remind us that Athens was indeed the greatest philosophical center of the ancient Greek world. The university, being one of the buildings of the Athenian Trilogy, beautifully decorated with a colorful frieze depicting the sciences. We have the personification of sciences and a narration of Greece's history from the early years and the creation of the gods up to the Greek War of Independence. Last but not least, the building of the National Library. As we say, beauty lies in simplicity, and this building proves that. Its bulky, impressive Doric columns at the facade and a Renaissance touch, the staircase leading up. A must-visit spot of the city center of Athens, the famous stadium, well known to us as Panathenaic Stadium or Kallimarmaro. Beautiful marble, that means, and why not? It's the only marble stadium in the world with a capacity of 69,000 people. So in 1996, the first modern Olympic Games were held in this very same stadium, and that was the year to initiate the marathon race. The impressive Hadrian's Gate, constructed to commemorate the Roman Emperor Hadrian, a lover of Greece, who finally finished the construction of the most adventurous temple in Athens, the temple of mighty god Zeus, the columns of which can be seen actually through the gate. At the same time, Hadrian's Gate was dividing the two quarters in the city, the old one towards the hill of the Acropolis and the one expanding towards the river of Ilissos, a beautiful area covered with temples and shrines and a favorite place for the philosophers such as Socrates to teach. Some of the most impressive and rather expensive residential homes of the neoclassic architecture we can see along this pedestrian street. Quite impressively, on the other side though, we can see what's left of the theater dedicated to Dionysus. It lies at the foothill of the Acropolis, and it's so interesting to know that this is technically where the Greek drama started. One of the most popular edifice buildings at the foothill of the Acropolis is a Roman theater well known as Herod Atticus Odeum. It was a music theater which constructed by this wealthy man, Greek Roman Herod Atticus, in honor in memory of his beloved wife. In Greece, we say that through the stomach you can reach the man's heart. And a place to realize that is if you visit the Central Food Market. One of the places that visitors, and of course the Greeks, love to come, is a place to realize the variety of food as they're all housed in this beautiful building constructed during the 19th century, sponsored by John Varvakis, a great benefactor of Athens. Fishmongers, together with the meat sellers, in this covered arcade where you can see all the products coming from Greece. Herbs, nuts, a variety of spices are also sold in the area by local vendors, and this is one of the most picturesque spots that you can visit close to the Varvakios food market. One of the most vibrant and popular streets around Monastiraki Square is Hephaestus Street, named after the god Hephaestus, the god of metal, metallurgy and fire. And in the old days, this is where the majority of the bronze and iron smiths used to be. Nowadays, it's popular as the Athenian flea market. As an extension to the ancient Athenian agora, we had the Roman one, constructed during the 1st century BCE, and one of the most characteristic buildings of the area, integrated in the agora, is an Hellenistic monument that used to be a clock, either a hydraulic or solar clock. Beautiful neoclassical houses, residential the majority, and the owners are obliged to maintain the character. There is part of Plaka that I personally find the most attractive of all. When you stroll around the alleys and the staircases, you feel like you are on the island. And indeed, it was created by the people of Anafi, one of the Cycladic islands, when they came here to build all those beautiful houses that we have seen and public buildings, and they felt to create their own homes as if they were at home. Nowadays, this is indeed the most favorite section of the locals and the visitors. Part of a gastronomic experience here in Athens is, of course, to try the local street food, well known to all the Greeks and visitors as gyros. Technically, it's sliced meat, pork either or chicken, served in pita bread with fresh vegetables such as tomato, lettuce, and of course the garlicky yogurt dip, tzatziki, that goes perfectly well with a glass of wine. Yamas. With the stunning views of the Acropolis and its temples and the sunset over the city of Athens, we say good night to you. And don't forget, what you have seen so far, it's only a glance. To have a full experience, you should visit Greece, you should visit Athens.
I hope that you enjoy the video. I believe that you have a good understanding of what Athens can be, and is a very interesting city And now let's have a little glance, and Tom will guide you through those three islands in the Aegean Sea.
So we're going to start with Mykonos. So Mykonos, it's an island that's easily reached by ferry or by it can be the tail end of an itinerary, and you can fly back to Athens for a connecting flight. So that's, the ferry system within Greece is just fantastic. So it's easy to move from one island to another and from islands into Greece. And Mykonos, it's the typical whitewashed, beautiful buildings with the sea behind it, very cosmopolitan, beautiful beaches, wonderful restaurants. It's got a very big night scene if that is what your clients want, or if you guys are interested in it. It's also probably one of the most gay-friendly destinations in Greece. So you should just keep that in the back of your head. The main town is Choro. It's a beautiful, small town that is wonderful to spend a day in, watch the sunset in, enjoy a meal, a drink before heading out for the evening. Santorini, I don't think that there's much more beautiful island anywhere in Greece. The center point is the caldera. It was a volcano that exploded about 3,500 years ago. And so it is absolutely breathtaking. The sunsets over the caldera are just incredible. Lots of magnificent hotels. Give us a call. We're more than happy to help guide you through all of the properties. There's a lot of wonderful hotels that have private villas, private pools. Walking through the towns, a lot of old school coffee shops and restaurants, and the wines that come out of Santorini are just fabulous.
Yeah, it's very trendy. We just on the last couple of days we received a few requests to booking to obviously the islands, and everybody was asking for the wine of Santorini. Now it's very trendy, very, very trendy.
Yeah, so just definitely a terrific honeymoon stop, a great destination. Crete, here we have the largest island of Greece. The town of Heraklion is big. It's the island has about just shy of 650,000 inhabitants. There's a terrific resort area not far from Heraklion called Elunda. Wonderful hotels, the Blue Palace, the Elunda Beach Resort. Again, a lot of properties with private villas, private swimming pools, absolutely beautiful. It's a very mountainous island. There's a big mountain range that's snow covered, that is just really magnificent. And again, as I said, just beautiful, beautiful beaches.
Okay, so let's fly over those three islands on a quick video, just to give you an idea of the three islands.
Everyone likes holidays for many reasons. But when the day comes, when you have to decide where should you go, where will you travel to? The answer is Santorini. Why Santorini? Because the history here is just so amazing, dating back many centuries. One of the oldest civilizations lived here, the Minoans. Santorini is most famous for the excavations Akrotiri, which is a prehistoric city dating back to the late Bronze Age, which was discovered in 1967 by Professor Marinatos. Santorini is a volcanic island. You will learn about the history of the volcanoes and how the caldera was created through the years. Santorini has also built a strong brand name in the international wine market. Hear about the ancient vineyards of Santorini and the history of the island through the centuries. Santorini is already world famous for its breathtaking caldera views and sunsets, also for its fascinating architecture. Coming to Santorini, you will explore the cave houses built at the edge of the cliffside. In fact, those cave houses are quite unique. They were built on different levels, so the courtyard of a house is the rooftop of another one. They are the only houses that resisted to the earthquake of 1956. Most of the houses here, they have arched rooftop. So like that, it's very cool in summer and very warm in winter. Everything is painted white in order to reflect the sun. Visit the traditional village of Ia. It's a jewel at the edge of the cliffside of the caldera.
Okay. So now,
Johnny, hold on one second. I just wanted to say one thing. I just want to let everybody know that we post all of our videos on our website. So all of you can go to our website, find our videos. Today's video will be posted. You'll have it it'll be there tomorrow. You can use it. You can forward it to your clients. You can, if you need help with us, if there's something specific on a video that you want to use and present, just contact us. Let us know. We're so happy to help you. So I just wanted to say that because I got all of a sudden, we do these videos and we produce a lot of really beautiful things. And I know that we often get the question of, how do I get that? Can we share it? And we'd love to share it with you. So
Yeah, you can have it in both ways, either on our website on gtexperience.net, and you will see on the menu, the main menu, the webinar. So you can go there and you see 2020 and 2021, all our webinar are there, or you can go to YouTube on our YouTube channel, and you will have the same video also available on YouTube.
And just to add to that, Johnny, because I think that is really good to know. I look at, you know, a lot of you, some of you guys, I don't know, we don't know. And I just want to let you know what we do as GT Experiences. We're a tour operator. We are a DMC. We operate tours throughout the Mediterranean. So if you need any help, and it's a little plug for us, I just want to tell you that, you know, we're here to help you. So if you don't know who we are, give us a call. We'd love to talk to you. So Johnny, go ahead.
Yeah, and now we have prepared an itinerary, a sample of itinerary that you can use for your client, and it's just the usual itinerary for Greece. So 2 nights Athens, 2 nights Mykonos, and 3 nights.
It is a great first time itinerary for you know, for someone going to Greece that it's never been there before. And for those that have been more than once, there's a lot more to see. And some of you may have been part of our prior video where we were focusing on cruising through Greece. So there's a lot of things that you can marry with this. It can be a cruise, it can be a land-only package. So this is an itinerary for Athens, Mykonos, and Santorini. So go ahead, Johnny.
The itinerary, I don't want to go through each individual day of the itinerary. It will be in our website. You can download it, give it to your clients. It will be there by tomorrow, and it will be an extract from this presentation. So it will be a standalone document that you can use for your client. Obviously there will be no referral to our company, so you can use it yourself. You can put your logo, you can put anything you want. But if you need something for your client to promote the destination, just let us know. We can prepare the sample of itinerary with your logo, with your reference, and you can provide this one to your client. So here you have the 6-day itinerary, day by day, available for you, and it will be there tomorrow on our website. We go back to Athens, and we will introduce you one of the hotels. Is the Electra Palace in Athens. Those are some of the hotels that we are normally use for our client in Athens. But we have plenty of hotels available in Athens and in general in Greece. So anything you will need for this destination, just let us know. And obviously in Mykonos also, those are some of the hotels that we use. Those are 5- and 4-star hotel. In Santorini, same thing. Those are our preferred hotel. And and now we go to the site inspection. Also, this one is the video that had been done yesterday in Athens with our guide that he just sent us yesterday, the video of the presentation of the hotel. There you go.
Hello, we are sitting here in the hotel's library cafe, and we're sitting together with Maro, the lovely sales manager, and she's gonna actually tell us more about this amazing hotel. And even though I do have a first-hand experience staying here with my groups, I would rather have Maro telling us more about this wonderful hotel, Electra Metropolis. Kalimera, Maro.
Kalimera, kalimera. Welcome at Electra Metropolis. We are very happy to have you here with us once more. I would like to mention that the Electra Metropolis is situated in the real heart of Athens, near Syntagma Square, and very close to many archaeological sites and touristic attractions. We have 216 rooms, and actually this building was for many years the home of Ministry of Education, and now it has been transformed to a hotel the last 5 years, let's say. And we have welcomed many clients, either for business, either business travelers or holiday travelers.
Travelers that I'm sure they leave with a most amazing experience for staying here.
Indeed, indeed.
That's true. Now, would you please tell us more about some special features that I have seen myself, but I would like also the other people to see?
Of course. The Electra Metropolis, which is a part of the Electra Hotels and Resorts group, has a unique character and a beautiful atrium in the center of the hotel, which is surrounded with restaurants and cafes. And in atrium, we have two great works of arts. The first one is from the very famous painter, Mr. Alekos Phasianos, with some silver bees into the gray sky. And the second one, it's a combination of marbles, which is exactly opposite of the other work of art.
Yes, actually, the one you mentioned, the art piece made by the contemporary and well-famous in Greece artist Alekos Phasianos, has a symbolic meaning, right?
With the bees?
With the bees and the pigeons?
You mean about the freedom?
Right.
Right?
It's true that half part are the pigeons, right? And the bees, the upper part,
Exactly.
somehow facing a honeycomb or the wax at the breakfast area. Is that true? What
Correct.
I learned, right?
You know a lot for our hotel, right?
Of course, I'm a resident often with my groups, and I love every minute of it. So, would you like us to move so we can have a look at the rest of the hotel and most likely inside the rooms?
Of course. Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Welcome to our superior rooms. Our superior rooms are stylish and exceptionally comfortable, with a size of 28 to 32 square meters and can accommodate up to 3 persons, and also can be connected to the superior room next door, so we can have a maximum capacity of 5 persons, ideal for a family.
That's wonderful and practical.
Welcome to the Acropolis Suite.
Thank you. It's an amazing place, amazing spot.
Of course, we have 10 Acropolis Suites in our hotel. They can accommodate up to 3 persons, and the size of them is in about 48 square meters, all with wooden floors, independent heating and air conditioning system. Of course, bathroom amenities, bathtub, slippers.
And from what I have noticed, those suites must have had an incredible view. I see already the rooftop of the cathedral out there.
Let's go outside.
Okay. Surprise me.
With this spacious private balcony,
Wow.
you can enjoy that view.
Wow.
The Parthenon, the cathedral, and the entire city of Athens. Would you like to have a look at the bedroom?
Of course. Let's have a glance to the
Yes,
rest of it.
please. Come. So, here we are.
Looks
Comfortable.
like a comfortable bed.
Bright and airy. Queen size bed. It's the ideal bedroom for a relaxing stay at the Electra Metropolis. Would you like to go now upstairs at the roof garden?
Of course.
It will amaze you.
I'm sure. Maro, we are at the rooftop of the Electra Metropolis Hotel, right?
Of course we are. And look at this view.
Stunning.
It's stunning,
Yes.
breathtaking. In our roof garden restaurant, our guests can enjoy a delicious buffet breakfast from early in the morning. And also they can end their day with a cocktail or with a dinner at the outside area and even the winter time in the interior area. It's the ultimate experience, ultimate dining experience.
Truly is, truly is. First-hand experience for me, and I can tell you that it's so enjoyable.
Indeed.
This is also where the swimming pool of the hotel.
Of course, the
lies,
outdoor
right?
swimming pool operates from spring till autumn. It depends of the weather. You can enjoy a sun bath under the Greek sun.
With this view, always.
With this view.
Great. Maro, thank you for guiding us around the lovely hotel,
You're
Electra
welcome.
Metropolis.
It was a great pleasure having you here with us. And thank you so much for your interest in the Electra Metropolis and in the Electra Hotels and Resorts.
Thank
we
you so
really
much.
hope that we will have this summer the chance to welcome your esteemed guests in our hotel.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you, and I hope you like the property that we have just shown to you. And this is really, you are the first one to know in the entire United States. That we are opening our own incoming office in Athens in the next few days. And to show you that we are not only a tour operator, but also a DMC, a local DMC. And like we are doing in Athens, we will be doing the same things in all the other European countries that we feature in our portfolio. Italy, obviously, Spain, Greece, France, Malta, and Croatia. So this is where we are. Tom?
Thanks, everybody. So I just wanted to let you know that, obviously we contract with a lot of hotels in Athens. We support, we're not Virtuoso preferred, we're not Signature preferred, but we will provide all of the amenities that you guys are used to getting. And in addition to that, provide all the services of an incoming DMC. And that's our philosophy throughout all of Europe. So it's not only Greece. So I just wanted to let you know. I know that it's something that's important to all of you. So I just wanted to let you know.
Okay, so we are at the end of our presentation today. I hope that you will enjoy. We want to remind you that after tomorrow, we have the last presentation for Brittany with the south portion of Brittany. So we will be the closing of the entire area that we have covered on two past events, also two past webinar, and we will be closing after tomorrow. So you will be receiving the registration for the after tomorrow webinar in the next few hours. So register, because we will end another very nice destination and present a very nice destination in Europe. So we are at the drawing, unless you want to say something else. In the meantime,
I just, I just want to thank everybody for attending our webinars. It's just been such an incredible journey this past year, and we're really looking forward to things changing, and we're feeling the change. I don't know if all of you are, but I just want to let you know that, in fact, bookings are coming in even for this year. We're getting a lot of bookings for next year, for sure. So we feel that there is a light at the end of this long tunnel that we've been in. So I just want to say thanks for all of you for supporting us and for attending our webinars. We're thrilled to be opening the office in Athens, and it won't be the last office that we open in Europe. So I just want to let you guys know that also, because we're in the middle of discussions for a number of other things. So Johnny, go for it.
And the computer gave me the name of the winner for the $300 coupon to Patricia Clark of CTS Travel Pro. So Patricia, if you are here, congratulations. And
Hi, Patricia, congratulations.
Open your microphone if you want. And the second one, the stay at the Electra in Athens, goes to Dukey Baxter of Travel Concepts. So,
hey, Dukey, congratulations.
So
Patricia, Dukey.
And thank you very much again, and we'll see you soon.
So it's been a pleasure. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.